what I also was fumbling with at the end of last episode is a jet plane, which ended in a tragic crash with Jebediah. Jebediah's fine, by the way. I resurrected him because I didn't like the way that went. Because I thought I was doing a sim, when in fact I hit launch, and thanks to Coyote, I'm not sure if Coyote's in the stream, he sent me a nice little personalized mod to prevent that from ever happening again. You'll see that fairly soon. But what I was playing with was the Weasley 3, and I've played with it a little bit more since then. The issue was with this plane was that the stall speed was way too high. It needed to have a speed getting close to 100 meters per second just to stay in the air, which means you got to land at a speed of around 100 meters per second, which is pretty fast, and that's why it was a difficult thing to land. In order to increase the stall speed, what I got to, or lower the stall speed rather, I need to give this thing more lift, which means more wing surface area. So that's what I tried to do, but I'm pretty limited. If I get to here, I'm pretty limited for the wing parts that I have. I don't have really good wing parts. And these are still the only elevons I have. I don't even have good flaps and elevators and elevons and things. So I really didn't like the way this was shaping up, so I decided to simplify down to the Weasley 1, which only has one Weasley engine rather than 3. Then it's not as heavy. I can get away with less wings. So I ended up building this guy here, and I tested it a little bit. And what we're going to do is we're going to start off doing a very brief mission with this, and then we're going to get into the Eve mission. The only thing, and I still struggle with this, and if there's anybody in the chat, anybody watching this later who wants to comment, I don't know about you, but I find fiddling around, let me get this out here, with, let me get rid of that checklist entirely. The gear, specifically friction control, spring strength, and dampener strength, maybe this one needs to be, I was finding I was hitting the runway and then just wiping out, maybe higher spring strength, I don't know, higher friction. It was getting on my nerves. What did I have this spring strength at? 1.6. I'm adjusting this now. And I always find this a struggle with KSP. Is fiddling around with the landing gears always seem so sketchy. So I'm gonna live with what I got. The landing might not be pristine. And if people have advice on where to set those things to get the landing gear to work a little more predictably, that would be great. But what we're going to do is I'm going to quick save before my landing so that I don't have to put anybody in jeopardy. But anyway, to get to our contracts, it's all 3 of these except for this one. So I have a contract to get to 220 meters per second. That's easy. I got a contract to get to 10 kilometers. This thing should be able to get up to 10 kilometers without an issue. But I also have this Kerbal Academy flight school contract. And what I got to do is put on aboard Jebediah and Valentina. Valentina is now cleared for light duty. We haven't seen her for quite some time. And we got to do a training course. There are a bunch of waypoints we need to fly through. And for that, Valentina is going to get a bunch of experience. So I think this is a nice way to welcome Valentina back to active duty. So we need Jebediah and we need Valentina in this one. And I'm just going to take a look at this. Yeah, we don't. Oh, yeah, I do want this. I'm glad I noticed here. I don't want the... Oh, wait, I do want their parachutes, silly. I don't want their EVA packs. Let's put those parachutes back. Parachutes, please, for both of them. There we go. I also have the surface... actually, why don't we stick Bob in there, too? But we also have the surface EVA... The EVA science kit's what I'm trying to say. Actually, we got another science. Just Mac the G's gonna... Oh, Dan P. He's a little higher up. Dan P's gonna go in there. He's gonna do us a little golf experiment at the same time. Cargo. There we go. And he doesn't need an EVA pack. Alright, so I think this is all set, ready to go. So I'll show you the little mod that got added thanks to Coyote. There it is right there. If I hit the launch button now, it says, "This is not a simulation. Are you sure you want to launch, Mike?" So this should hopefully from here on pause me and really you realize, oh my gosh, if I'm meant to simulate, I should simulate. So hopefully that will prevent what happened to Jebediah from happening in the future. So here we go, put the brakes on, and we're going to start off with, I like now having a plane that can hold 3 Kerbals. Oh, I just realized, I forgot, they all got to come out this door. Oh, shoot. Probably Jebediah is up there. He is. All right, this is okay. So, oh, okay. Let's give Dan P. All right, I do want to do this EVA experiment. What is it? 1 for the ladder? Yep. Okay. We got to EVA everybody. Oh no, we just have to EVA Jeb. Fortunately, there's only one way in or out. Get Jebediah out of the way, and then we'll go back, and we'll EVA Dan. Oh yes, Dan has to transfer. This is the whole problem. Dan has to transfer up to here, and then we can EVA Dan. There we go. And this is just so Dan can do a very quick little science experiment. Hopefully I'll point him in a way, or point her in a way, that doesn't involve hitting Jeb in the head with a golf ball. Let's see, where is the... Dun, dun, dun. Can't I do that thing here? Perform EVA science. There we go. Oh good, she's hitting away from Jeb, that's always good. I mean, I like grabbing easy free science. There we go, nicely done. Okay, 8 science. It's not a lot, but it's worth it. Woo! Alright. And we're going to board. And we're going to move Dan back so that Jeb can get back aboard. Transfer crew into the cockpit section. And whoops, that's my rover. It's my little rover collecting seismic data. All right. And board. All right, so let's do this thing. Ladder up. Lights on. Got a lot of lights. I got now these strip lights, so I'm hoping you probably can't really see them now, but if this are in the dark, I would hope it would light the wings up a little bit. It's a bit of a disco ball going on there. Okay, we'll put that onto the radar altimeter. SAS on, throttle up, view to chase, and where's our contracts here? We have contracts to, well, let's do the course first. I think the course will be more fun. I'm going to get the waypoint manager mod ready. I think that's up here. Because this course has you flying through a variety of waypoints. I don't... Okay. Oh, training course start. Here we go. So we'll put on that waypoint. Why is the start point 3,000? I don't know. We'll see what happens. If this turns out to be not what I expect, then that's okay. Okay. There we go. And throttle up. So there's a waypoint. Okay, let's get up in the air and then we'll figure this out. Come on, up you go. Oh my gosh, it still takes forever. There it goes. I gotta get better. I noticed Probes Before Crew does not give you the best of plane parts to start with. That's for sure. Okay, I'm just gonna get into the settings here, and I want to know what the heading to target is. That's what I want. And so it's telling me here 267.8. Like, how far away is this heading? If this is too far, I'm going to do it at some other time. Oh no, it's right there. It was just up. That was the issue. It was up in the... Oh, this... No, I don't know. Whatever. We got to go to this heading. So we're going to do a little bit of a training course. Here we go. And then we'll hit off these other 2 contracts. So this is nice. I like this little training course they have. So Oh, it is far away. Shoot, I thought it was really close. ETA 7 seconds. It's so hard to tell with these waypoints. No, it's right here. There we go. Okay, what do we got here? Here we go. Fly the course, and I'll give you a medal. Well, I don't want a medal, but I would sure love the experience. Let's lower our throttle. Our next one is at 79 degrees. Whoa. There it is. We're coming back. Oh, we're also collecting science. I should be pointing that out. We should be anyway. Oh yeah, all kinds of science. The wing experiment is being collected. That's an experiment from Kerbalism. Did I just go right by that waypoint without anything happening? Sure looked like I did. Let's try that again. Oh, don't tell me this thing is borked. Like... Training course first waypoint. Oh, I still got the old one selected. I'm going through the same one. Oh my gosh. Okay, 2. Okay. I still had the original waypoint selected. I have to keep switching them. Okay, 210 or so. Where is our waypoint? Okay, I see it. It's way up. I need to update my waypoint. Tom Hopkins pointed that out. He realized what was going on. Oh, it's way above me. Okay, let's get up there. Oh, that's close enough. Okay, that's the first waypoint. Go for the second. Okay, let's switch to the second waypoint right here. I don't know if this is above, below, or whatever. I got a heading here of around 200 and... Oh, way below me. Okay, let's cut the throttle, get down there. I really should have Valentina in the cockpit for this, really. This is her training. Jebediah's there as a... I don't know, moral support, I guess. Or... advised. Jebediah has done much more flying than Valentina has because of her accident. Okay. Second waypoint. And then we got a final one after that. Okay. Just one more to go. I've marked the third waypoint for you. So, wait. There we go. Third waypoint. 100-degree heading. So, let's turn around this way. And then we'll do the 220 meters per second. And while we're doing this, just to point out, the wing experiment is attached to this. It's a Kerbalism experiment. It's an experiment that only can be done, I think, it's biome specific, but only in low atmosphere. Low atmosphere only experiment, so it's very good for a plane like this one. Oh, there we go. Excellent. Just bring her home and she'll be waiting for you. Okay, so that contract is done. Oh, I see parameter. I'm not sure I like that. Oh, there we go. Got to get over 220, which I've done. Okay, so I just need the land to get this one, and now I just need to get over 10 kilometers. So let's just fly upwards. Okay, don't need these waypoints anymore. And we'll also watch this wing experiment. It's got a bit of science to collect, but let's get up to 10 kilometers. This thing should be able to do it. JJ the Fox says, thanks so much for the great tutorials. Gave my game a second life. Good. So one thing... the learning curve at the start of this game is pretty steep, to say the least. Okay. Up to 10 kilometers we need to go here. We can do a little bit. Oh, and this is 10 kilometers by sea level, I would have to assume. Oh, unmet requirements for the wing. I think the wing needs to be at a lower altitude. If I'm not mistaken, I think you need to be below 6 kilometers. So let's just do this first. And then we'll head back. Okay, almost at 10 kilometers. There we go, 10 kilometers, just got to land and come to a stop. So, let's do that. Got a lot of altitude, so we can turn around like this. Yeah, I like this plane much better than the Juno 2 that I was flying before. Well, I see a waypoint. That's probably just a waypoint to land, I would assume. Alright, I think I got to get below 6 kilometers for this wing experiment to start. Pretty sure. There we go. Yep, that recalls that. And there's still 9 minutes to collect wing experiment over the water. You can see I've collected over the grasslands, the shores, the water. Just in the way I've been circling around the KSC. What I think I will do is in my own time go around and collect all of this kind of stuff rather than you guys just watching me fly around in circles. I don't really see that there's much of a point to that. What we'll do right now is just land this because I want this stream to be about getting to Eve. Nothing else. That should be the main thing. I am going to do a quick save at this point because I have mentioned that I do not trust the landing gear. We don't care about this. And slow, let's turn the throttle right off here. Definitely want to slow down. No need to be coming in at super speeds. This thing has a stall speed, I think, around 70 meters per second. So that's around the speed I want to land at. We'll see how it goes. This does have a reverse thrust mode. If I hit R, I toggled it to the RCS group. See how that cowling slips back? And you can use that now to actually thrust to slow yourself down. You have to be a little careful. Let's put the landing gear up. In that you don't have as much control when you're thrusting backwards. Here we go. I'm okay with my approach speed, I think. Straighten out a bit. Level off. See what I mean with the bounciness? That's what I don't like. I don't like that bounciness. But you know what? We survived. So, oh no, that's okay. It failed the contracts because of that. So, all right, that's why I quick saved. That's why I quick saved. Let's try that again. Oops. There we go. I thought if you could walk away, it would give it to me, but it's not going to give it to me unless I land without being a dork. So what I'm going to do, just because it's way easier, is instead of worrying about hitting the runway, we'll put her on the grass and then we'll just drive it on the runway. That's the coward's way out, but I'm in a cowardly mood. Let's quick save again. Yep. Trying this again. And again, if I can dial in so that those landing gear aren't quite so bouncy and sketchy. I'll get back to not having to quick save, which would be nice. They're always a pain to get right. Okay. So I'm going to go for the grass beside the runway, and then we'll drive onto the runway. We're going to do it the cowardly way. And that way, all I got to do is level off. Okay, watch my altimeter. So, okay. I'm watching that vertical speed. See, like... Okay, we're going to... This is exactly the kind of thing I'm talking about. That's why I didn't land on the runway. That's okay, I'll take it. I'll take it. We'll just drive to the runway. Oh, dear. See, I don't know if it's too much friction or too little friction, or if it has to do with this. I don't know. I'll have to keep experimenting. The harder springs will make it more likely to bounce immediately. So you think too much spring strength, Tom is thinking. Okay. Here's the coward's way to do this. There we go. It all counts. Alright, now we can just stop. But this should get these contracts to go green. There we go. Whatever works. Okay, yeah, let's recover.